Hey guys, I'm back again, and I'm already done my Sonic Spoof 21 story prediction, for Darkness Falls. So yeah, I'm gonna read you my story predicting it, and yeah, just like I'd promised before, this prediction is probably the darkest one I've ever made. And it has a tragic ending, just so you know. So, yeah, just preparing you for that. But, anyways, let's get into it. The real story. Okay, Sonic Spoof 21, Darkness Falls. In Professor Robotnik's lair, Gerald was explaining everything to Eggman. After you got zapped by X, I tracked down and found your body in Neverland and sent my workers there, and they took you back here where I tried everything to bring your body back. I tried shocking you. I tried CPR. I even tried using this emerald to recharge your body. And he got out the blue emerald. But nothing worked. All I could do was program a new body that looked very similar to your old body and placed it in the capsule until I was ready to wake you up. Well, at least I'm alive, I guess, said Eggman. Now, Ivo, I have to ask a very big favor from you since I revived you. Find the rest of the Chaos Emeralds and Shadow and bring them to me. But be aware, Shadow's very powerful. No worries, I've dealt with Sonic multiple times. No, he's extremely powerful. Just be careful. Do this for your old granddaddy-o, will ya? Okay, Grand Geezer, I promise I won't let you down. As he entered a spaceship and left. Meanwhile, in Minecraft, what the hell is going on right now? Asked Shadow. And then a huge army of red mobs suddenly came out of nowhere. Oh no! It's those mobs from the future! Yelled Sonic. And mobs were coming from every corner. We're surrounded! Yelled Steve. Since we can't outrun them, let's crush them, yelled Shadow. Time to feel the wrath of the strongest warriors in the galaxy, yelled Knuckles. And he and Shadow were fighting the mobs while Sonic and Steve were trying to escape but kept getting knocked down. Eventually, the zombies all grabbed Steve and dragged him away. Ah! Help me! Sonic! And they disappeared out of plain sight. Meanwhile, Shadow, Knuckles, and Sonic were all losing to the point where all the mobs were on top of them, attacking them, and they couldn't get away. And the last thing they heard was an evil laugh that wasn't X's laugh. Herobrine showed up. You're ours now. But then Goku showed up, Super Saiyan. Who are you? Herobrine asked angrily. One of your mortal enemies, that's for sure. Wait a second. Just give me a moment. There. And he was fighting Herobrine for a while, but then Herobrine knocked him down, and the mobs were attacking him, and he was using all of his strength to fight them off, but he could only fight them well enough to get them off him, Sonic, Shadow, and Knuckles temporarily, and he helped the three of them, but the mobs were on top of them again, so he teleported them all away. Meanwhile, Steve was still being dragged while he was screaming, "Get off of me! Let me go! Help!" And they were still dragging him until, well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? And Steve looked at X. No, he gasped. Steve gasped in disbelief. Meanwhile, Sonic, Shadow, and Knuckles woke up. That's Shadow. Where are we? Asked Shadow, and then Goku showed up. We're in a deep cave, which should but safe temporarily. I rushed you guys while those new mobs were attacking you. But then Sonic noticed blood all over Goku. What happened to you? Asked Sonic. Those mobs were super strong. I could barely fight them even in my Saiyan form. There must be a way to find X and fight him directly. Yeah, as of right now, that's the only way to battle against this destruction. But first, here's some food to give us some fuel. Eat up. And he gave them apples and pork. I only eat grapes and Cool Ranch Doritos, said Knuckles. I know this isn't what you're used to, but we need all the strength we can get to fight X. I'd rather eat chili dogs, too, but this is all we have right now. Ugh, fine, if you insist. And they all ate. That other you is gonna pay, yelled Shadow, and Sonic looked around. Wait, where's Steve? Meanwhile, at the portal of X. So you're the one behind everything! The strange future! The portal leading to the Nether! That stranger! Mindquake! Herobrine disappearing! That's right, you weak, pathetic fool! It's my army! And you are gonna join them! And Steve shrunk and turned into stone. Imagine how Sonic will feel when two of his friends are under my control! And Steve and Tails were sucked into the portal. Goku, Knuckles, Shadow, and Sonic showed up. Just give me a moment. Showed up just outside the temple. Where am I? Sorry, I got lost. Just outside the temple. Okay. This is where he is, said Goku, until a huge army of zombies showed up. And Goku and Knuckles tried to fight them off, but they were knocked down and dragged away. No! Sonic yelled. Let's just try and hold them off before we find them. And I forgot another. Give me a moment. And Sonic and Shadow were both. Okay, let's try and hold them off before we find them. And Sonic and Shadow were both using all of their strength against the mobs. Meanwhile, some nice guests here, yelled X. I will destroy you, hedgehog, Knuckles yelled as he kept punching X, but was missing every time until X said, looks like you're just too slow. And Knuckles launched at X again, but was turned to stone, and he was sucked into the portal. I've got to help Sonic and Shadow, Goku said, but was turned to stone. Not today, you won't! And he was sent through the portal. Also, now to meet those good hedgehogs! And he disappeared. Meanwhile, both Sonic and Shadow were lying unconscious, but then they woke up at the sight of X. You again? Sonic yelled. Hello, Sonic! It's nice to finally meet you again after all these years! Tell me where my friends are, right now! Very well, then. I'll show you! They snapped his fingers, and his entire army emerged right in front of their eyes, with Steve, Tails, Knuckles, and Goku in front. Tails, Steve, Knuckles, Goku, no! He yelled. And then, attack! X yelled, and the army was fighting against Sonic and Shadow. You're gonna pay for what you're doing, Shadow exclaimed. And then they were doing their best to fight back. Hey, what are you doing? You guys are my friends, Sonic yelled. Your evil friends, Knuckles exclaimed sinisterly. And suddenly Sonic felt himself being completely consumed by anger. I'm gonna kill you! Yelled Sonic. His rage made him glow with lightning, and he dashed at X and then crashed to the ground. Yes, that's right. Let your rage fill you up. After all, your friends are now gone forever, and there's nothing you can do about it. You're all alone now, hopeless, weak, desperate, done for! And Sonic was even more consumed with rage and was using all of his power against X, spinning at him again, and again, crashing back down and filling up with more and more rage every fall until Shadow threw a ring, grabbed Sonic, who was very injured, and carried him through the ring. Meanwhile, Eggman was in his capsule, which was falling towards Minecraft, but then he stopped the ship when he saw Minecraft surrounded by thick, bright red smoke. What's happening to Minecraft? He asked, shocked, and couldn't do anything except watch in terror as Minecraft was meeting its end. There was a huge explosion, followed by another huge explosion, and then more countless explosions, and then X levitated towards the sky. My plan is complete! So yeah, guys, that was my prediction for Sonic Spoof 21. I know, extremely dark, right? Well, anyways, trying to think of what else to say, other than I'll probably do a gaming video within the next few days, so for Super Monkey Ball minigame, so stay tuned for that. Well, anyways, hope you enjoyed my story prediction. Oh, also stay tuned for my fan-made Sonic Spoof 21 trailer. Anyways, hope you enjoyed my Sonic Spoof 21 story prediction. Anyways, bye!